Hi, how is everybody doing today? Hopefully you're staying pain-free and staying well. Um, I want to talk a little bit about alcohol drinking today. Last video I talked about smoking, so I want to just talk about a little bit about alcohols and excessive alcohol drinking, and possibly a little bit of alcohol can actually benefit you. So let me get the disclaimer. I'm not a doctor nor a medical professional. Everything that I talked about are purely based on my own experience. So if you have any medical questions, medical concerns, please reference that to your doctor. They can give you the best advice. Thank you. Alcohol drinking, a lot of people I've seen on these groups, everybody wants to get a little bit of alcohol here and there. And we're in pain, sometimes we're a little bit stressed out, and we can use a little bit of alcohol and things like that. But we all know in excessive alcohol drinking can cause a lot of problem to the body. You certainly don't want to drink too much. Excessive alcohol can definitely cause damages to organs, and it will aggravate some of the body parts, especially stomach issues, esophageal issues. The alcohol will burn it, will burn your stomach as it goes down, and it will break down from the liver. Long-term use, long-term excessive use, is definitely really bad for the liver. And plus, you know, people with any kind of medical conditions, particularly like us who are taking quite a bit of medications, a lot of these medication needs to break down somewhere in the body, whether regardless if it's the liver or the kidney or whichever, it needs to break down in those areas. And any alcohol in addition to it, it's going to cause more damages. Long-term excessive use can certainly cause liver damages or liver cancer. Probably the most dangerous part about alcohol is, people actually would abuse it. And when you have one too many drinks, you'll lose coordination. And I've seen a lot with friends and, people in outings, they'll be drinking too much. They'll pretty much lost their control of themselves. It's really bad when you're driving a car. Very, very, very dangerous. So be careful with that. It can possibly affect lower the immune system. This is according to the CDC's, and it's probably correct because if it affects other part of your body, your other organs, the immune system is really kind of within the, the stomach area. So if it affects any organs within that area, it could definitely affect your immune system. However, for light drinkers, there might be a little bit of benefits to alcohol. It can actually kind of like get your blood floating more freely, more smoothly, and possibly, can be a benefit to people who has, blood clots and all that stuff. Now, take that with a grain of salt. If you're getting your blood floating, a little bit of alcohol, it kind of just makes sense that for people who has blood clots. But again, check with your doctor. Now, personally, I don't really drink because there's multiple reasons. First of all, I can't really handle alcohol that well. Second thing is I don't digest too well. I have really bad GERD, and when alcohol goes down into my stomach, it just kind of flip flops. I have spasms in my stomach. It also burns my esophagus as it goes down. And the third thing that I really take into consideration is I'm taking a lot of medication throughout my all these times as I growing up with rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, my autoimmune, with all these pain. Particularly, there was a period of time I was taking a lot of opioids that alcohol is just very dangerous. It does not mix with opioids, and it can really stop your respiratory system. So call it lucky or not, that's why maybe I don't drink, and it's possible that I'm still alive today. I was taking a bit of opioids, and there was a period of time that I was taking quite a bit. Benefits to it, I think I just mentioned about, people who wants to just grab one drink, here and there. It might be good, and there's a lot of talk about wines with grapes, who makes the wines. There are some antioxidants and all that stuff, but I'm sure, that's just a selling point for the wines. But if you want antioxidant, you can just eat a handful of grapes, and you'll probably have more antioxidant than within the wine itself. But I don't believe it would hurt, having one drink here and there. Yeah, not excessive into drinking, and also the most important thing is to consider your medication intake. You do not want to take certain medications with alcohol at the same time, or you need to at least give it a few hours. There are medications that I personally take, or some long-acting medication. They'll stay in the body all day long. So, if there are some medication that does not mix with alcohols, I will probably just avoid it. Yeah, alcohol does have a great deal of interaction with many medications. So, yeah, it's just please be aware of the medication that you're taking, and when are you taking it, and when you should or should not be drinking alcohol. Exercise good measure can really go a long way. Heavy alcohol drinking, we all know it's going to be bad. It could definitely cause liver issues, kidney issues. It can cause stomach issues, GI issues. If you already have GI conditions like me, I just basically avoid it. For people who just want to grab a drink here and there, I don't believe it's gonna hurt. It'd probably be benefit to you. Mostly, probably people like to drink wine a lot more nowadays. They enjoy the wine a little more. But whiskeys and everything else are also picking up steam recently. So yeah, it's okay to grab one. Just again, be aware of the medication that you take. So anyway, that's all for this video. It's just gonna be short. Just want to kind of put that in there. The alcohols and all that stuff, and the medications do not mix. Be aware of what you're drinking. I don't drink, but I it's not that I entirely don't drink throughout my lifetime. I get probably a little sip here, a little sip there. Have a glass of beer, here and there. So I had my days when I got drunk in a very young age, but it didn't really take a whole lot for me to get drunk. 2 beer or 3 beers would probably knock me out. That's how much alcohol I can handle personally. Some people can handle a lot, and yeah, you really don't want to overdo it. And I've seen a lot of people, even with personal friends, who drink way too much, and they just kind of lost their whole conscience, and lost their control of themselves. So yeah, be careful, be safe, and drink a little bit is okay. Make sure you're aware of again your medications. I cannot express that enough. It's very dangerous with certain medications. So anyway, thank you for watching. It's a short video. So again, I'm not a medical professional. Take whatever I say with a grain of salt. Consult with your doctors if you need to. They give you the best advice. So again, thank you. If you like my video, please give me a like. If you want to subscribe, please do so. I'll have more videos coming out. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.